Here's the China Spring High School Jazz 2 Ensemble under the direction of Josh Reed.
Good evening. I just want to feature real quick before we go on to the next thing. That was Ethan Wells on alto saxophone, and Lindsay Dawson on alto saxophone. All right, so we're glad to be here tonight. You probably noticed that I'm back here playing with these guys. As the Jazz 2 ensemble, we're the little bit smaller ensemble that we form just so that we can give all of the students in the jazz bands a fantastic experience in the high school. And we're going to meet all these guys that are playing on different instruments other than their main instrument throughout the concert. And we're going to go ahead and start on Caden Crawford over here on the piano. You know Caden, he is the most enthusiastic, or one of the most enthusiastic percussionists that we have here in the band program, and he is really energetic and wanted to fill out our band and provide us with the piano since we were in need of that. So, and he's done a fantastic job at filling in that role for us. All right, we're going to go ahead and go on to the next tune that we're going to have. Before we do, I'm going to have our student announcers come on up. So let's go ahead and have our first one for the tune we just played.
The song we are about to play is Sidewinder by League Morgan. My name is Joe Salcedo.
Once again, we had Lindsay Dawsey on the alto saxophone, soloing on that last tune. And Ethan Wells on the alto saxophone. Those two, it was hard to, pry solos out of their hands. They always wanted to, get in there and play the solos, and they were always the first to volunteer. So they're doing a really good job with that. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce. We'll go ahead and start with our Barry/tenor sax player. This is Danny Taylor, currently playing the tenor sax. Danny plays Barry sax for us during the marching season and concert bands, and this ensemble really called for us to have a tenor sax, and Danny's doing a really good job of, though a little bit against Danny's will, they decided that it was in the best interest of the ensemble to play tenor, and I was able to convince Danny to do that, so I really appreciated them rising up to that. And then we also have Lauren King on the trombone in the back. If you don't know Lauren, she is a euphonium player normally, and she decided to join the jazz band and wanted to experience what it is like to be on the other side of the band spectrum and come play jazz with us. And she's done a really good job of filling in and playing with the trombone for us. And so those are a couple more of our doublers, and we're going to go ahead and go on to our next tune. So if we could have our next student announcer come on.
The next piece is called All Blues, arranged by Michael Sweeney. I am Caden Crawford.
On alto sax. And Lindsay Dawson, also on alto sax. Okay, I promise we're gonna change it up a little bit on this next tune, as far as solos. I just wanted to go ahead and take a couple seconds to give a special group of people, a recognition and give them a lot of thanks. So first, I want to start with our administration here in China Spring. You guys make it really awesome. I don't know if any of them here should, but they always make it really awesome for us and make it a great experience for us to do our job, which is ultimately to provide these students with the best experiences. Next are our boosters and our roadies and all the people that entails. We really appreciate all of you pouring into the programs, sacrificing all the time that you put into this, and we really appreciate you pouring into not only your own students, but the students that are also in the band program that aren't your own. So we appreciate you guys, and also the parents of all the students that we have. Obviously, takes a lot of support for them to be able to put in all the time and the hours and everything, and the effort and all the sacrifices you have to make with your ears at home. And we really appreciate all of the support you provide for these kids, for these students. And lastly, students, just want to say, really appreciate all of your effort, all of your willingness to put forth, all the effort you have put through, and appreciate your willingness to everything that I put in front of you. You say, all right, what's next, and you work on it, and you do a really good job with it. So, I just want to give everyone a big round of applause for all of that. And I think we have a few more to introduce. So we have Joe Salcedo, who's currently playing the bass guitar. Joe is normally in the full band ensemble. He is a clarinet player. So he joined the jazz band, and decided, he wanted to find a place to fit, and he's done really well on the bass guitar. So that's him. And then we have a few that aren't doublers. We have, Ethan Wells on the alto sax. We've introduced him a few times. And then we have Lindsay Dawson, also on the alto sax. And also we have Wyatt Robinson back there holding down on the bass. My mind completely blanked, and Danny just reminded me, and I really apologize for this, Lindsay. Lindsay is actually doubling on the alto sax. She is a clarinet player in the full ensemble. So, Lindsay, I apologize for that. Okay, our next tune, we're going to go ahead and have our next student announcer come on up, but I wanted to go ahead and say, I'm filling the role of the trumpet in this ensemble just because we didn't have any trumpet players in the ensemble, and we really wanted to round out the sound, and I wanted to provide a good experience for these guys. And I wasn't planning on doing a solo today in this next tune, which is we're going to feature all the entire ensemble in a solo. But this morning they said, "Hey, Mr. Reed, you should also do a solo." And I said, "Well, I'll do one." So I'm gonna also do a solo with these guys. But let's go ahead and have our next announcer come on.
Hi, my name is Danny Taylor. We are playing Hip Hip Hop, which is the best song because I get to play the berry, and it was arranged by Bob Turner.
And given that Danny is going to be switching to berry, we're going to take just a couple seconds to play a few notes just before we start.